welcome to Miguel's Impossible. Miguel's, my name is Taffrey16, and welcome back to another reaction video, and welcome my 8th reaction to Robot Wars, the 4th Wars. So, if I remember correctly, the last heat was kind of a weak one. I've heard better things about this one, though. We're on Heat H, so let's go ahead and watch it. And we're off again. Second disappear? No?
So far on Robot Wars, 7 winners, Chaos 2 pressed the atomic button and out went the yellow peril. Pussycat, we love you. Robo Chicken didn't, neither did the Razor. Firestorm raged, the Morgue died a death. Snake 2 left Mortis in a stew. Dominator 2 was double the strength of 101. Tornado blew away Gemini despite facing double jeopardy from the cluster bot and sending into hibernation Chronic the Wedgehog Thermidor 2! Now,
Chronic the Wedgehog. Gotta go fast.
Please welcome a man who was recently decorated in a wallpapering accident. Craig Charles.
Is he Mr. Beast?
I've seen a few fashions in my time. In the 70s, I had flares so big, Boy Scouts would set up camp on my inner thigh. Then it was platform shoes. My heels were so high, the cats would use the laces to go bungee jumping. And in the 80s, it was all fellas wearing makeup, which played havoc with my complexion. But while fashions come and go, robots are here to stay. Like the 6 technological trendsetters ready to fight for a place in our series semi-finals. You'll all be doing it next year. Time to meet tonight's fashion victims.
Let's go.
And as always, Craig, we have 2 seeds. Number 32, Suicidal Tendencies.
Suicidal Tendencies?
Wheelosaurus against Prize Spider against the 15th seeds, Wheelie Big Cheese.
Holy shit.
Dumped in the last series by Kill-A-Lot. And I can tell you, after revenge,
Suicidal Tendencies?
We've got some great looking robots in the pits
Oh my
from LA.
God.
Starting with Wheelie Big Cheese from Somerset. Big Cheese is bigger brother.
Yes. Fuck me.
This can lift a ton's worth of something or other. That's about a car's worth. Flip it up. Those tires.
Add that to the list of names that would not be allowed if this show's ever rebooted.
What are they made of?
Suicidal Tendencies.
Especially sharpened.
Fuck me. What is this?
Prize Fighter 2. This is a great looking robot as well. Bulletproof casing, apparently, but
Bro,
not
don't knock this robot.
spike-proof.
Look at him. He's
Roy,
like, what the
talk me
fuck?
through what happens when a spike goes in there.
It won't come out again.
Oh.
So potentially hazardous, but they've got a flipper here. They reckon they can flip anybody else out of the arena, including Sir Kill-A-Lot.
Bet.
And Peter Gibson, you are back.
I am.
With
Just him?
Wheelosaurus. You've got your Victorian pram wheels,
Wow.
which make great theatre, and a new whizzing axe thing there powered by a Honda Strimmer.
That's right.
Excellent. Well, the Mad Max of Robot Wars is back.
Bro, he said, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
We've worked up an appetite for destruction, so let the wars begin!
Let's do it.
From Guildford in Surrey, Wheelosaurus.
This
That
is the
is
machine
something.
which took the bash out of the Sergeant in Series 2, puncturing its
Yeah, he's by
cylinder.
himself,
The pram
wow.
wheels are spiked, the main weapon normally used for cutting wood. Wouldn't it be nice for Bash to get revenge?
Peter said, I don't need no fucking friends. Fuck y'all.
Those Victorian
Fuck
pram
a
wheels
team.
in the Second Wars were about as fast as my old great-great-gran, but it proved sturdier than many people thought. Took on Bash. But then the house robots got their revenge. Will it be sturdier this time around?
Hello, I'm Peter Gibson and I'm from Guildford, and this is my robot Wheelosaurus. It's infamous for the Victorian pram wheels and the dustbin lids that offer some
It looks
protection
sick.
from the side attack. This year I've got a petrol engine Strimmer which drives this blade at the front. And I have a variety of alternative tools in case the opposition warrants it.
From Lackport in Somerset, the number 15 seed, Wheelie Big Cheese.
One of the stars of the last series, the weapon can actually throw 800 kilos into the air. The wheels have golf shoe spikes. It's powered by 2 golf cart motors. So 4! Watch out for this. Roger Plant's machine took on the eventual champions Chaos 2 in the last series.
You say Roger
Made a
Plant?
very good fist of it, but in the end flipped up and over. Couldn't recover against George Francis and the boys. In came the house robots, damage in particular
Oh.
caused by Kill-A-Lot with the stomach churning drill. That's why they want revenge.
It's unnecessary.
Hello, I'm Roger, that's Paul, that's John, and this is Wheelie Big Cheese. Toughest robot on the block, all built out of titanium. He's here to avenge the bashing that Big Cheese got last year from the House Robot.
Those
From
fuckers.
Ipswich, Prize Fighter 2.
The knockout punch comes from that CO2 power flipper and spike. It can dance
Prize
around
Fighter.
the arena with the lawnmower
Oh my God, I love
motors.
this
But the
spelling.
polycarbonate shell will have to
Prize
take a punch
Fighter.
better than last time around, dumped out in round 1. It looks so sharp coming into the ring as well, Prize Fighter. But it was more like a featherweight against the heavyweight when it came up against the Addams family and Thing. Now they have to pick themselves up off the canvas.
We're Team Prize Fighter. My name is Roy. I'm the team captain. I'm also the driver of the robot. Over here we have Phil, who is on weapons, and my daughter Sharon, who's the third member of the team. And more importantly, Prize Fighter Mac 2. This is our machine. Its main weapon.
With
which is
Phil, who's on
electrically
weapons,
powered,
and
is the
Sharon,
flipper
she's here
front
too.
Which is capable of flipping another robot, hopefully out of the arena. And we're just hoping that we do well.
You have to roast Sharon, bro.
Roboteers, stand by.
The Wheelosaurus creator, Peter Gibson, says he's a retired robot maker for a secret organisation. Wheelie Big Cheese
fucking
and Roger
funny.
Plant there on the right-hand side, great competitor. And Prize Fighter 2 controls Roy Alcott.
All right.
Wheelie Big Cheese there on the right-hand side. Looks like a Formula One racer, doesn't it? A slower start from Wheelosaurus. Oh, and immediately flipped up and over by Prize Fighter. And of course, the Victorian pram wheels, it bounces down okay. Another
Yeah, I'll
attack
say
on
Wheelosaurus
the
going out.
Wheelosaurus. Now, what's Wheelie Big Cheese doing? Taking on Killalot, looking for revenge. Right.
What
from
the fuck
start,
are you
here
doing?
in front, ignoring the other.
He's got an
competing
agenda!
robots. Is it fair to them? Is it fair to us? It is. It's lovely to see a grudge match like this. Wheelie Big Cheese against Killalot.
Actual
Don't forget
brain
the other
damage.
House Robots, Roger Plant. House Robots like Shunt. The great, but it looks like jaws opening up of Wheelie Big Cheese because of the throwing device at the front of it. Now backing on to Prize Fighter Mark II, slamming it against the arena wall. Again, the lifting device.
What the
springs
fuck is
open.
happening?
What's happened to
Everybody's just
Wheelosaurus
hitting
there?
they're
On
hitting
one
everything
side.
except each other.
Sort of a cock-handed approach there from Peter Gibson. Something's gone wrong.
Hey!
Again, Wheelie Big Cheese comes in for a slice.
What is
of
going
Prize
on?
Fighter bounces off the arena, attacks Wheelosaurus. Wheelosaurus looking a little bit lightweight, but is Prize Fighter immobilized on the arena wall, dangerously near a CPZ. Into the CPZ.
Oh, he's done.
Clutches at Killalot.
No.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wheelie Big Cheese is backing away at the right time.
No, I think he's done.
You're mine, Prize
No.
Fighter, says Killalot. Just getting away.
I think
In
he's done.
comparison to Wheelie Big Cheese's flipper, the flipper at the start, the front of Prize Fighter.
I can hear the crowd booing in the background.
Nothing more. Killalot will have it for a nice bit of dessert this afternoon. We wait and see. In goes the accent. Shunt away and over the arena floor. Flipper.
Bro,
Killalot
do it!
and
Do
on
it!
top of
Do
Wheelie
it!
Big Cheese. You can see the trundling track.
Flip
of
him!
Killalot. That's a mighty heavy rope, 280 kilos. Killalot on top there of Wheelie Big Cheese. So
Oh no, they're cutting him.
is the boast to come true? They can throw 800 kilos, they tell us. Come on then, throw Killalot. Go on, throw Killalot. You can't. You can't. The
Oh,
pit
man.
descends 1-0 to the House Robots. I think there, Roger Plant, don't you?
What?
Oh, into the pit. Who's gone into the pit first? It's mayhem out there. That's a confusion. Who went in first? They're all in. Oh, great stuff. Take on the House Robots. Yeah, right.
Oh, severe carnage.
What a
All three
disaster.
robots end up in the pit. The judges want to see that battle again, so let's take another look.
Oh, that was sensational stuff. Wheelie Big Cheese. did
That was
better
sensational
throughout.
disaster,
Price
that's what
against
that
the
was.
arena wall, and I think that's where the damage came from Shunt. And afterwards,
What a
just have a look at Price
clusterfuck.
Fighter 2. Is it under control or is it just spinning? Is it in fact being dragged around by the House Robots? And because they came in, it's a signal that it was immobilized. I
Wheelie
think it
Big
must have
Cheese
been
went in there
immobilised.
first
Wheelie
though.
Big Cheese not quite into the pit. Price Fighter certainly going in, but I think it was immobilised first. I don't know. The judges will have decided.
Just throw them all
I
out.
think that's a first for Robot Wars. All three robots
Everybody
in the
DQ.
pit, in different orders, but that was quite a mess we saw there, and it has gone to the judges. Big Cheese, you went in first. What do you think the judges will say about that?
We're out. I've no idea.
Well, I can reveal to
He's like,
you
"Now, hold on a
who
minute."
has gone out. And it is
Go on.
the Prize Fighter team on a judge's decision. Why?
Yeah,
So
why?
it's For 30 seconds. You know the judges' criteria. Who knows? It is in their hands. You
Bro, the
disappointed.
judges suck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
But that's how it goes, isn't it?
Once you're out, you're out.
Yeah.
Firestorm
Never mind.
loving
Decision
fuckers.
is final.
That was a disaster.
Hard to take, but I think they were definitely immobilised for too long. Next up, Maverick,
Yeah, fair
Kilotron,
enough.
and then 32 seeds, Suicidal Tendencies.
In the pit,
Suicidal
some old robots and
Tendencies.
some new ones ready to do battle in the melee. Here's Suicidal Tendencies from Derby.
Good
this
God.
is the fastest tracked robot that we've seen, so we should have plenty of speed. And you've got a pneumatically controlled lifting arm at the front there. And it's got spikes on it.
Oh.
Put that back on. Oof. Bulletproof?
Bulletproof, yeah.
Excellent. Kilotron, we've seen them in the second wars. You came third.
That thing's cool.
Ian, you're in control of this axe, aren't you? And you've had a few problems with it bending, presumably because of the speed and force that it comes down. Things tend to bend if they're thrown around too much, don't they?
Yeah.
So it's all on your shoulders, mate. Let's hope they do well this time
Ignores
round.
her.
Maverick, a new team, new to Robot Wars. Francis here is team captain at 10 years old. Hello, Francis. Now, what's your message for Robot Wars?
I'm to Robot Wars what Michael Schumacher is to Formula One.
Ooh, confident. What, so you're going to flip everybody else
Yeah.
out the arena? Let's hope so.
Let's go. I like it.
From Southampton, Maverick.
Will these newcomers use discipline control from their two-wheelchair motor drive or a Maverick approach with that front flipper? Tactical advice comes from team member Brett. He's 10.
He's genius.
So, I'm Francis, this is Brett, this is my dad Kevin, and this is our robot Maverick.
Bro, Kevin's just in the back.
It's powered by 2 electric wheelchair motors, and
Fred's taking
the
over,
weapon
bro.
is powered by a SodaStream bottle and a truck actuator.
What a legend.
Derby, at seated number 32, Suicidal Tendencies.
The
Jesus.
bendy pneumatic action front forklift give high-class weaponry at either end. It runs on tracks hand-built from aluminium, and it ran Mace 2 close in its heat in the last series. It was a
It
real
should be a good one.
bash, bruise and shunt, but Tendencies bore the brunt of the attacks of Mace 2, and in the end went out. Promises, though, damage and an aggressive competition this time around again. Good robot.
Hi, I'm Charles
Hi.
Binns, this is Andrew Jeffrey, and this is Martin Jeffrey, the brothers. This is Suicidal Tendencies. We're here from the last war, Series 3. Now we're here for the next war. Lots more battles. The new improved Suicidal Tendencies. We've got a little toothpick here to obviously punch some holes in robots. It's a nice titanium front lifters here to lift them or flip them, put them in the flame pit.
Or stab
Same
them.
tracks again, very fast, fastest track robot around. Lots of pneumatics, gas tanks, batteries, powerful electric motors. Hopefully we're going to do very well.
From Maidstone in Kent, Kilotron.
Third in the second series, and pretty in pink. The big axe is back. 2 24-volt driven machine, quick at 15
Came
miles
third
an
in
hour.
Series 2, wow.
Genuine contenders again. In that second series, they used every bit of the 80 kilos force to see off Technophobic,
Got him.
but the weaponry proved too lightweight against the then reigning champions Roadblock. And Kilotron went out, finishing third in the competition.
This is Kilotron.
This is
He's
a tough
veteran
one.
of Robot Wars. This is Abdul, he's the engineer. And this is Ian. He
These
operates
are all
the
really
Pickaxe,
good.
which is
This
our
should be a
main
good
weapon,
matchup.
which we hope to do lots of destruction with.
Roboteers, stand by.
There's
I
Maverick,
guess I'll say Suicidal
Francis
Tendencies
and
goes
Brett,
out.
Kevin
But this could
Gallagher
go
there
either
in the
way,
background.
really.
Suicidal Tendencies. Andrew Martin Jeffrey, Charles Binns, the driver. And Kilotron. Richard Broad at the controls, Abdul and Ian with him. So it's Kilotron moving first. You can see the axe slamming down. And again, taking on Maverick. In comes
Damn.
Suicidal Tendencies. They say
Maverick's
they've
like,
got
"Fuck no."
a toothpick of an
I'm
axe
out,
this time
homies.
around. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we
Just
go.
a little flick. It really
Axe
doesn't seem
fight.
greatly effective
He's like, "All right, I'm back."
against the mightier blow of that Kilotron axe. Kilotron at the moment though not causing any damage to Tendencies getting in underneath. Kilotron, very fast track robot.
Oi.
Meanwhile, Maverick doing its stuff. Just neatly, tidily, quietly effective. Little flick again of a toothpick comes
Flip
out.
that boy.
A blur of
Flip
speed
that
there.
boy.
Not causing
Flip
great
that
damage,
boy.
or is it? to the shell of Kilotron. Kilotron getting those two
Uh-oh.
into action just to drive it away, but now the brunt of punishment is for Maverick back into the CP.
Oh no!
Matilda can come
The
in
saw,
with a
brother!
chainsaw tail. Oh, Kilotron slamming down onto the arena floor and bouncing up with a
That's
force of the
about as
attack.
even as I thought it would be.
Now onto the top of Suicidal Tendencies. Bulletproof shield for the Tendencies. Maverick still in there fighting. They've shown great invention and great character. The young boys.
I got her just speeding at each other. Kilotron's just trying to stab. Oh my god, it's lodged in there.
Is a golfer, he says. Well, the boys are in control of Maverick, slamming into Kilotron.
You see, this is just a
Kilotron
war.
is Suicidal Tendencies. And the
This
big
lives
one
up
at
to
moment
the
is
name of the
mix
fucking
between
show.
Sam
This is a
waiting for
straight
Red
war.
Fox just to have a
He's stuck in there though.
cursory glance. Suicidal
There you go.
Tendencies moving sluggishly. It's a sticky old heat, this one. All three robots still in competition, it would seem, at the moment. But Suicidal Tendencies in underneath Maverick.
This is just a fight.
Down comes the hammer blow again from Kilotron. This
Oh, flipped him, and he's done.
Maverick over and out. Oh, disappointment for Kevin Gallagher, son Francis,
GG.
and young Brett. There they went. PTO, no. They don't have that message.
They're
written
still
there.
going at it.
They're over and out. And that means, yes, in come the House Robots for the kill. Shut with the axe. Penetrating. Look at that. Slicing through.
That was very, very
And
good fight.
again. So very, very easy. Like taking the top off a boiled egg. And again. Oh, poor old Maverick. Gashes in the bottom.
That might be the most even triple threat I've
Split
seen.
wide open Matilda, Dead Metal. The two remaining robots, Kilotron and
That's just
Suicidal
unnecessary,
Tendencies,
bro.
just staying out of the way. This is Dead Metal. A slice is nice.
Oh.
And the flipper. Maverick is right in. Too late, though.
No, he's
They're
up.
immobilized too long. Far too long, and they know it.
He's
Break
fine.
play. The boys go out.
Great fight.
Maverick flipped up and out of the competition.
My star of the battle so far, Francis Gallagher, the Schumacher of Robot Wars. That's what we said earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Got it.
More like
Gutted.
Danica Patrick.
I know, it's awful,
Got him.
isn't it? It's not fair. What happened?
One of the links came off our servo, everything. Just stopped our weapon from working totally, and that was
Then
it.
you got
basically.
flipped.
Oh dear, so your good driving gone to waste really with that. Will you be back for the next wars?
Might be.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
You will, you've been a brilliant
Come
sport,
on,
so,
Schumacher.
we'd love to see you back. You've all been an excellent team, well done. Maverick.
Kid's still a legend.
Francis Von Gutted goes out with Maverick. Suicidal Tendencies and Kilotron go through. Willy Big Cheese and Wheelosaurus already there, of course. And Willy Big Cheese meets Kilotron. Suicidal Tendencies meets Wheelosaurus. The seeds kept apart.
There was a time when pinball used to cost 10p. Now it could cost you the price of a robot in our Pinball Warrior tournament.
Let's do it.
So, let the trials begin!
The Pinball Warrior Tournament test of driving skills, control and pace. Fawn and Scutter dominating the scoreboard, but look,
Mitzi, yeah.
9 robots of quality to come.
From Maidstone in Kent, Smidzy.
Stands for sorry mate, I didn't see you, SMIDSY. Mike Reed, Robin Bennett, Andy Pugh at the controls.
Roboteers, stand by.
What sort of tactics will they use? Go straight for the barrels? That's what
Sorry,
everyone
mate,
else
I
has
didn't
done.
see you. Oh my
Go
god.
for the spear to put it into that illuminated pit. That'll pick them up
That's
20 odd
great.
points. Oh, they're going straight for the bridge! And up and over the ramp.
Got
Haven't
him.
seen that yet! And that'll get them 20 points immediately.
Oh,
Good
shit.
start.
Oh, he's
Already
zooming.
Another 10. Now, knocking the spear into a highlighted pit. That'll give you 25 points. Attacking the barrels. Normally easy peasy. These. What are they
He's
doing?
fast,
Another
but he doesn't have much
barrel.
control.
Get them down. Dead Metal closing. Well, that was a strange lack of direction. And I think they're in trouble. There's smoke coming out of
Oh my
Smidzy.
god.
The paint is
Ah, he's on
smooching
fire,
and
bro.
Smoking. Now finally
There you go.
barrels go down. But that was a muddled sort of phase there. Attacking the barrels again. 10, 15 more points for Smidzy. You need to hit the big targets,
fast,
boys.
but he doesn't have much control.
Around the arena flanks. There you have one. Go on, get in there. Try and get beyond Kilolot. Pick up some easy points. Can't. Good defending by Kilolot. Ah, they're being frustrated here. They keep turning down blind alleys. Take on Matilda to get 50. No! Matilda's tusks in the way.
Damn, I thought it was going so well.
Smitty. Oh, it looked a good run, and in the end, it was disappointing. Flattered only to deceive.
It started so well. He's got no control.
Great start, wasn't it? Up and over
It's
the
maybe
ramp.
too fast.
20 points. The first robot to succeed in that area. Then the multi-ball release. 10
Oh, I didn't even notice he got the multi-balls.
PC Bash
That was so quick.
thwarted one attack. Yes, the barrels, but it was all confused after that.
Yeah.
And they ran out of velocity and ideas and points too.
And he caught on fire.
Disappointing for Smidsy in the end, wasn't it? Only 17 points for the squad.
Yeah, could have done better.
Look at the quality of robots to come, like Gemini and Firestorm 2. Not over yet.
Our pinball tournament will spring back into action very soon, but right now, it's back to the wars.
Bet.
Backstage with the Kilotron team, those doors are about to open. You're going to go in there up against the Wheelie Big Cheese.
Yeah.
Quite tense?
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's not confident.
Yeah.
The
Man, a
Big
few
Cheese
words.
is quite a tough contender, but I think we've got to beat it. We really have.
You don't want to be...
We can't get knocked out by a bit of cheese, really. Just can't be.
And the Wheelie Big Cheese team about to go into the arena.
Don't lean on the robot.
Apparently
lady.
you set fire to yourself earlier. That doesn't bode well, does it?
No, it's pretty good though.
What happened?
I was cutting some titanium and I had a check shirt on. And the sparks just started a fire.
Up in
And
smoke.
that's
Doesn't
what it was
bode
doing.
well.
Yeah.
But
Sweet
you
bullet,
were
though.
voted best fight in the last wars with Chaos 2.
Yeah.
And you got to kill a lot in the
Yeah.
last battle, didn't you?
Oh, I went for him, yes. Didn't quite get him tipped over, but survived the encounter.
You came out all right.
Yes.
So you can get through anything then, can't you?
With a bit of luck.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Roboteers.
I'm gonna go with
stand
Kilotron.
by.
Wheelie Big Cheese, team captain Roger Plant is fondue a big performance in Robot Wars.
Sorry, Zeppelin.
And Kilotron. Richard Broad, the team captain, there on the left-hand side of the controls, an aircraft interior fitter.
Place your bets.
3, 2,
Unless you've seen this already, then don't.
Just any ordinary chunk of cheese. Oh, Gruyere, you want to come and bet on that? Kilotron on the left-hand side.
That's the only chipper out.
There's Richard Broad. Oh, down comes his axe.
Oh, that's it.
Wheelie Big Cheese.
That's it.
And Kilotron immediately turned over.
Damn.
Onto its coxcomb there.
That's
and
it.
can they recover their senses and their place in Robot Wars? That was
That's
a
it.
sensational flip from Wheelie Big Cheese.
That's it.
What power, and again. Actually flicks itself up
That-
and over, doesn't it? But can right
That was a
itself, of
mistake.
course.
Oh!
This is great stuff.
Damn!
Over and out. Look at this. Wheelie Big Cheese
Fucking
underneath.
body,
up
bro.
and over you go.
He's
The axe
done.
for the brunt of the fall. I don't know whether or not the Kilotron axe will be bendy,
The
pliable.
airtime on that.
Whoa, or damaging after that.
Yeah, he's done.
Sensational stuff from Wheelie Big Cheese. So impressive.
No, he's still up.
Kilotron's just about okay. Rocking and a reeling.
Oh, he's on fire.
Wheelie Big Cheese on the attack again. With the wedge of cheese. Hard cheddar for Kilotron. Hey!
Oh, man.
Up and over once again. It's
Yeah,
a
he's
spree
done.
for the Bree boys of Wheelie Big Cheese.
Sorry, boys, you
And
lost the
Kilotron
cheese.
now about to be attacked by Matilda, by Kilolot. Go on, Tildy, you have a go now, says Kilolot.
Look at the
It's too
cheese.
slow, Matilda. Kilolot wants to drag it away. Oh, poor old Kilotron. Richard and Abdul and Ian. So much painstaking care on these robots. We have fun with them, but you have our admiration out there, each and every one of you. Well, obviously not her admiration. See what you torched and pitted. Cruella de
Come
Vil, it
on.
must have been out there in the audience. Kilotron's pink paint at the moment. Oh, it's smoking and burning. And pink paint punctured hopes of Kilotron.
Why have the house
Chainsaw
robots
Matilda.
become increasingly more asshole-ish
really
as the
is.
series has gone on?
It's making me weep.
They've just become more and more bloodthirsty.
A slow slice. It's better actually when the pain is slower.
It's just unnecessary.
That's what I find. I don't know about you back at home, but I certainly do. And Dead Metal and Matilda and Kilolot. Go on, end it now. Kilotron into the pits, for mercy's sake.
That was
Well
a
done.
slaughter.
Really big cheese and mighty impressive it was too. From Roger Plant and Co. and poor old Richard Abdul and Ian. Well, they've gone.
Hey, he's still alive. He's like, ha, fuck you.
At the end. It's too late now. You're out. Go home.
I'll die when I feel like dying.
Farewell. Adieu.
Well, it may look like a dairy slice, but Wheelie Big Cheese is a really hard cheese. Kilotron go out. Wheelie Big Cheese go through.
That was Slaughter. GG.
Well, you were no match, really, were you? But you wouldn't die. I mean, even when you were in the pitch, you had your axe going still.
Yeah. Beaten by cheese.
Yeah, but I tell you, he's got.
I love that
got
guy.
A powerful flipper, hasn't he?
I've got this thing about wedges. I keep seeming to be ended up on top of them. I just can't resist driving up on them.
But he was flipping you backwards and forwards.
He was, wasn't he? We did some good acrobats in the air there, I thought. I thought it was quite acrobatic.
I thought you nearly did a triple somersault, mate.
Yeah,
You're
really?
like an international gymnast.
My lord.
Never mind, guys. We'll see you next time, mate.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wheelie Big Cheese.
Yeah, we did it, didn't we?
Well, we were talking in the pits before, and you were bragging that you were going to, throw these things out of the arena, and you nearly did.
Yeah.
You've been doing a few exhibitions, haven't you, out and about, where you've been, like, throwing... Is it a mini?
That's with the big cheese, not Wheelie Big Cheese.
Wheelie
Big Cheese is quite new.
Yeah. But the big cheese can throw a mini. Now, is that stronger than the big cheese?
Yeah, it's twice as strong as the big cheese.
So this one can throw a Cortina, then?
Yeah, I reckon, yeah.
Are you doing any bit for the West Country?
Yeah, right now.
Do you think you can go fairer?
Yeah, we take Somerset all the way to the final.
That's the lad. Give it up for the Landport boys. Wheelie Big Cheese!
All right, next up,
Good fun team, Really Big Cheese, and seeded 15, quite right, too. Kilotron, they've gone. Number 32 seed Suicidal Tendencies next up against Wheelosaurus. It's tense, isn't it? It's dramatic. Or is it, Jules, down in the pits?
Well, there's another side to the pits that you haven't seen yet, and that is the tea-making, cake-eating, and generally relaxing side of the pits. This is the Kilotron team here. You don't need to do any more work, do you?
No, it's all over for us. It's quite a machine, that Big Cheese, really is. To go against a wedge like that, as soon as we was knocked upside down, and then they righted us, I thought, well, that's it.
What did you say earlier about being beaten by a big cheese?
It's like being beaten by a big banana, isn't it?
That says it all, doesn't it? Now, it's not going to be suicide because Wheelosaurus is no match for you guys, really, is it?
Well, we're not counting our chickens just yet.
So what could go wrong then?
It's got this
fucking
quite powerful,
favoritism,
like strimmer blade that's powered by a petrol engine, and it could take our tracks off.
Peter Gibson being ushered into the arena.
I'm afraid it's not going to be very impressive.
Yes, it will.
No,
Come on, let's have some fighting talk.
No, you can talk all you like, but it's, I'm afraid it's a very sick robot.
I've got one tip for you. Those tracks look like a nice meal for your strimmer, don't
They would be lovely.
What?
I was looking forward to them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go for it.
Bro, fucking double agent!
He's a very brave man.
What the hell?
Roboteers, stand by.
Suicidal Tendencies, team captain Andrew Jeffrey there
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
taking
left-hand side,
Suicidal
an engineer. And Wheelosaurus, Peter Gibson says he designed the robot, built it, he drives it, he's totally to blame for it.
He says it's fucked too.
Activate.
Peter, you are totally to blame for it. Peter, it's your fault.
Oh.
Peter, move the thing.
Oh, it's already done.
Tendencies will absolutely mash.
It's already done.
Very, very sick-looking Wheelosaurus.
It literally can't
and
move.
the spike has come off Wheelosaurus. Off the dustbin lid, protective shield.
Yeah, it's already, wow.
Wheels. Wheelosaurus is in all sorts of problem now.
How'd they even get it out there?
Goes the axe again at Suicidal Tendencies, and I think, yes,
wow.
there is petrol spewing from the back of Wheelosaurus. That's the end for Peter Gibson's machine. Suicidal Tendencies comes in, all very near the flame pit. And up she goes.
Jesus.
Don't worry about safety, the crowd well back. They're okay, so are all the Roboteers. We have everything under control.
How wasn't he even allowed to go out there?
I don't think he ever did, really, did he?
That's kind of bullshit, though. That should have been a DQ.
Once upon a time.
Remember before when a robot couldn't go? The one that didn't win before got to take its place?
Well,
Somebody should have gotten a second chance.
Battered and blistered. Suicidal Tendencies go through.
Yeah, it couldn't even go. It never moved.
That was not so good in the slightest. I mean, it seemed to be a problem right from the start.
It was, yes. It was a sick robot before it came on, but it's a slight sicker
It's a
one.
sicker now one, yeah.
That should have been a DQ
I
from the
didn't
start.
realise those Victorian pram wheels were so flammable.
It never should have gone out there.
It's, mind you, last time we nearly had we cleared the house out.
Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to design another robot now? Are you going to try and rebuild that, or what?
It's difficult finding old enough wheels, but...
You're obsessed with these pram wheels, aren't you?
That's right, yes. I think I shall go for traction engine wheels next time.
Make sure you come back and see us again. Cheers. Suicidal Tendencies suddenly found the will to live.
It's ought to be a good.
We
It's ought to be a good final.
It was just like a lamb to the slaughter, though. It didn't seem to be have any power in it.
never even
No, I
moved.
mean, we were a bit concerned that we'd got a spinny thing on the front that we thought might take off the track if we got going, but I mean, once they just axed his wheels and pulled him over, and that was it. He's out of it.
Well, listen, you've got a lot more tougher fights to come. Do you think you can go all the way?
Well, we've got a good chance, but it's going to be tough, very tough.
Good luck. Let's have a round of applause for Suicidal Tendencies.
Peter, even after my little tip there, you couldn't actually get near the tracks, could you?
I know, I did. I was looking forward to having a go at the tracks. They looked very delicate part of a beautiful machine.
Yeah.
Yes.
And here comes your robot now. Looking at it, what are your thoughts?
Pain.
It's a bit dirty, isn't it?
Slightly charred.
Yes.
But you will be back for the next wall.
I'll be back.
With Grungebot.
Grungebot with Victorian wheels of some sort.
You don't have to call it Grungebot. We are talking about the same robot. You'll be back. This is the Mad Max of Robot Wars. It's been great having you here. Real pleasure. See you for the next
time.
wars. Suicidal Tendencies. We knew that was going to happen with the Wheelosaurus, didn't we? We were confident, although you looked a little bit ruffled at the end.
Just a bit, yeah.
But basically, just go on.
So we were confident, but you never know what's going to happen in these things. Things can go wrong.
True.
Exactly, but it wasn't really a match for you, was it?
Not really, no.
Not like the Wheelie Big Cheese that we're about to see.
Monster, isn't it? You're about to lose the cheese.
Huge.
Basically, what have you got there that can go up against that and get you a victory?
The titanium front lifters, I think that's our only hope. I don't think that axe is going to do anything to that huge thing. So we're going to use these lifters, and so we've got power. We can lift 90 kilos, but he can
plan.
flip twice
ton.
that. Yeah, at least. A ton, is it?
A ton.
He's like, oh shit.
Shame to see Peter Gibson go out. He's one of the most respected roboteers here, but not strong enough to fight off Suicidal Tendencies. That's why we seed robots. Look, they meet in the Heat H final. Really Big Cheese, Suicidal Tendencies.
Breaking news from the pits.
Oh.
Roger, tell me what's going on.
We'll tell you what's going on when we can find out what's going wrong.
You don't know.
We don't know yet.
Let me come round here. So what
Left-hand
happened? You went in.
The left-hand wheel doesn't work. Left-hand drive doesn't work.
So you'd be going round in circles.
Yeah, getting on that way. Yeah.
Oh dear. So, seconds to go. How long have they given you?
Well, we'll take as long as we need, and if it's too long, I'm afraid it's too long, but we'll try and get there.
While the competition to become UK Robot Wars champion has been raging, there's been some minor skirmishes going on as well. One involving more pushing than the Front Rover Boys' own concert, or Sumo Basho. The rules are simple. The robot who stays in the ring the longest wins. So let's see how the leaderboard's slapping into shape. As we say, let the trials begin!
Let's go.
Quite simple now to win Sumo Basho.
Yeah, that's right. Panic
The
Attack got
competing
him out.
robots have got to push Shunt out of the arena within 21.15
Bigger brother, all right.
seconds. Panic Attack leading with a fantastic score.
From Brighton and seeded number 14, Bigger Brother.
Joe Watts, 7.5, and Dad Ian Watts, a broadcasting engineer with Bigger Brother, reached the semi-finals of Series 3.
Roboteers,
Remember hearing about this.
Stand by.
You have 21
3,
seconds to push Shunt
2,
out of the arena.
1. Activate.
And Shunt weighs 105 kilos.
Okay.
Bigger Brother dances around
Uh-oh.
Shunt.
Oh, no, you're done.
Ends up out of the arena. About as heavyweight as Little Joe, Big Brother.
Pain.
Not great opposition for Shunt. Straight away out.
From Norwich, Thermidor 2.
David Hardy and Ian Harvey with Thermidor 2. We've already seen them in the main competition of Robot Wars.
Roboteers, stand by.
Go on, get that flipper in underneath Shunt. Get Shunt away and out of the arena. Go on the attack. You have to attack now. Do not be conservative and defensive.
Come on. Oh, he had nothing.
I was going to say it wouldn't do any good.
Whoa!
What was the point? Lobster in reverse.
That was a pretty lame
Oh, dear.
sumo basher.
But it means we have our winners. Confirmed champions of the 4th series of Robot Wars at Sumo Basho. Panic Attack, the only robot to push Shunt out of the arena. Brilliant.
Fucking got him.
Congratulations to our sumo champion, and a 3-year supply of diet milkshake will be winging its way to you shortly. Right now, it's back to the wars.
And the big question, can Wheelie Big Cheese get that left-hand drive repaired in time against suicidal tendencies?
If Wheelie Big Cheese is working, I say it wins.
So the road to the heat final. Well, Wheelie Big Cheese too
But
strong
if
for
it's
Prize
not-
Fighter, immobilised there, and had time to take on Killalot, seeking revenge for the last series when it took too much punishment. Then, flipping Killatron up and over, and mightily impressive too. Meanwhile, Suicidal Tendencies had already met Killatron in defeating Maverick, overturning Maverick, ending their hopes, and Wheelosaurus was very, very easy in the heat semi-final. In the end, Torch.
We're just waiting for an answer, and then we can find out how long it'll take before we can carry on.
This is the brilliant bit about Robot Wars, isn't it?
It's a lovely bit about Robot Wars, yeah.
Do you know much about this? What do you reckon it is?
Possibly a strip gear and a gearbox.
We shall soon find out.
Need a bigger hammer?
Have we had this on Robot Wars before?
Many times.
What happens if they just can't make it through to the final?
Well, normally we would work on the robot so we can make it
Right.
through. So we've not yet had a problem. Let me have a quick look.
Let's put its lid on again, keep that.
Oh, tell us what it is. Tell us what's happened.
Pin's broken.
Ah.
Pin's broken. Easy to fix.
Put another gearbox on.
It's a pin. Oh,
Easy to fix.
forget the pin. Just put a whole new gearbox on.
Okay, cool. We're in.
2 more robots in casualty, and there's a stretcher standing by for another one as they fight for a place in our series semi-finals.
All right, if it's 6, then I'm
the
taking
third
Wheelie Big
and
Cheese.
final round.
From Langport in Somerset, the number 15 seed, Wheelie Big Cheese.
Yeah, I'm taking him.
I knew he could fix it. Jules, you don't just use your pins to keep your hat on, girl.
From Derby and seeded number 32, Suicidal Tendencies.
Charles Binns on the left, Andrew Jeffrey and his brother Martin on the right.
Roboteers, stand by.
Terrific heat final, this.
3, 2, 1.
Two pacey and heavyweight robots. Suicidal Tendencies on the tracks against the...
He's going for the wheel, that's
Wheelie
smart.
Big Cheese. Don't go anywhere near that front flipper, otherwise it'll be all over, I would imagine.
Going after the wheels,
for
that's
Suicidal
smart.
Tendencies.
That's really smart.
Can run either way up, but if it can be knocked on its side, that surely will be the end of it.
That's really
Suicidal
smart.
Tendencies getting in underneath Wheelie Big Cheese. A ground clearance between 0 and 20 millimetres on that gradient you see of Wheelie Big Cheese. Up and over Suicidal Tendencies. A little bit of damage being caused for one of them. I can see some shards of metal perhaps on the arena floor. There's the toothpick approach of Suicidal Tendencies. And Wheelie Big Cheese.
Oh,
there is
come
something
on.
still wrong here. I know they replaced the gearbox, but it's not as effective as it was early on. And in comes Dead Metal to attack these studded wheels.
Come on.
Oh, grating metal. Did you hear that? Sounded painful.
That's some
It's
bullshit.
Dead Metal as Wheelie Big Cheese tried to flip its way out of trouble, and in the end just gets away.
Let him
Tendencies
fight.
comes in on the attack, and again, I don't think there's a great deal of power. There certainly is pace behind the toothpick, but
Hey.
can it really penetrate and cause damage? But it's doing well here. I must admit, I thought this would be easy for Wheelie Big Cheese. Backing on now to Suicidal Tendencies. The Derby team who lost in the heat final to Mace 2 in the
Suicidal
last
Tendencies is
series.
racing well.
Using the spikes to get in underneath Wheelie Big
Driving
Cheese.
well, I should say.
This is a tough one here.
Oh, wait.
For the boys from Somerset. They were the favourites, I would guess, coming into this heat final. It
He knows how to
hasn't worked out
defend
for them
it.
at all. It's been good aggression all the way through from Suicidal Tendencies. All the pit descends.
High quality defense.
Tendencies ease the cheese towards the pit.
Oh!
Just stayed away. You can hear the groan of the crowd. There you can just see shards, splinters on the arena floor. Damage has certainly been caused.
Oh!
And Suicidal Tendencies very, very near the jaws of doom. And the pit of Wheelie Big Cheese on the brink. That is brinkmanship to the extreme. They are dancing with death out there, the two of them. The ref bot takes a close look and backs away sensibly. I'm not too sure if Suicidal Tendencies has a problem with its left-hand track as we look at it now. I think the left track
it's done.
Mobilized Wheelie Big Cheese.
No!
Driven itself into the pit. And it's a victory against all odds for Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh my god.
As always on Robot Wars, controversy is never very far away. The judges want to have a look at that. The judges aren't happy. It's going to a judge's decision.
Well, I thought it was all over, but the judges think otherwise.
I don't know.
Let's see why.
Suicidal Tendencies was immobilized, but he did more damage
Was
throughout the fight.
immobilized for too long, though. The aggression was all Tendencies for me. Wheelie Big Cheese sustaining damage from dead metal.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But I think it's key here. Had Suicidal Tendencies lost control because of the track problem before Cheese went into the pit? Close.
It's hot up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's tense up here, isn't it? Well, the judge has made his decision. And the judge says that Suicidal Tendencies track wasn't working for a long time during that fight. So he didn't have control.
Wow.
So the judges have gone for Wheelie Big Cheese!
I guess.
You must be gutted.
We are, yeah.
I bet you thought you had that, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess.
We were contemplating it to Razorblade last year.
It was
where he went in the
immobilized.
pit and we had a seized track.
Yeah.
So,
I think there might have been a slight change this year, you know, because
Yeah.
Gemini went
But
only
it-
half that
it
robot
dominated
worked,
the
and it kinda
fight,
said that
but it
only
was
half your
immobilized.
robot works because only half the side was working on track. So I think, you know, there is
I
some
don't know.
consistency in the decision.
Yeah.
But you still must be gutted.
oh yes, we're definitely gutted.
We've had a great time.
Yeah.
What happened with the track?
We don't know yet. We think it's a seized gearbox, same as last year.
A seized gearbox.
Yeah.
See, you've got that
I guess that was the
You
right
don't have to
choice.
work it out, lads.
That's right.
It's on the other side though this year.
Ah.
So men one side, it's now the other.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's been great to have you.
Yeah.
Come back and see us again.
Yeah, we
Pleasure
will.
being
Ladies and gentlemen, Suicidal Tendencies! Come on!
We made it! We made it!
The guys from the West Country, all the way from Langport. I bet you thought you were going back home early, didn't you?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We had confidence. We twice made it to the third round and got out. This time we got through. We're going all the way this time.
Well done.
Yeah.
It was touch and go. You
Yeah.
guys must like living on the edge or what?
Yeah.
The skin of your teeth, you big cheese boys.
Yeah, well, why not?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Wheelie Big Cheese! Well, if there's one thing that your television license ensures, it's Robot Mayhem. It's Robot Wars.
Nice.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that was the right call, because Tendencies was immobilized. But if I'm really big cheese, I don't feel great about that, you know, because it got its ass kicked that whole fight. He couldn't do nothing against him. Suicidal Tendencies just kind of, and I don't even know if Willie Big Cheese was the one that did the damage or if it just ran to the wall. But yeah, I mean, Suicidal Tendencies had that shit on lock, and then that just happened. So. I because of the immobilization, I think that was technically the right call, but yeah, I wouldn't feel great about that if I was Willie Big Cheese. Great episode though. That triple threat, the second triple threat to start, was one of the most even freeways I've seen in the show. Maybe the most even. Pretty good episode. Not a good Sumo Basho though. Not a good Sumo Basho this time. And who won? Panic Attack? Good for Panic Attack. But yeah, we'll be back next month for another Robot Wars Heat. That is going to do it for me today, though. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch where I stream every single day, my second channel for 16 views. Excuse me. My Twitter, if you want to follow me, my Patreon, if you want to support me on Dailymotion, all those things are in the description down below. Thank you to all. I'm currently recording 85. Actually, it's 100 now. I'm sorry. I've reached 100 patrons. First time ever. Thank you guys so much for that. All 100 of my patrons who can't support me of me and my channel. If you don't know, you can be Patreon me for as low as $1 or £1. You get extra direction videos as well as reading comments up to a day early, and you get your name in the description as well. Also, in the description is a link to the community Reddit as well as the daily schedule, as well as the Twitch VODs channel. With all that being said, though, my name is Taff16. It's been my 8th reaction to Robot Wars 4 4s, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.